goals for this next section are to learn to swallow properly with assistance. The repetition is to help you develop new brain patterns. You will also learn how to move suction from the front of your mouth to the back and learn how to trap liquids and food into the proper place on your tongue before you swallow. To do this, you will have to learn to make and control the ball of food that is called the bolus. Do you remember the straw pops from last session? Well, this time you're going to graduate to smaller straw pops. Find your little cocktail straw and you'll be doing the same thing. Put your finger on the end of it, close your lips around it, and pull while you're pulling suction. Won't make quite as loud a popping sound, but it's still fun. Everybody knows what smooching is, right? Nobody wants this kind of kiss from grandma, but I want you to be able to do it. So you'll put your lips into a kissing position with a little tiny opening, and you're going to be smooching for about 10 seconds. In the very beginning, it tickles a little bit, so you have to kind of expect that. So it looks like this. What you're going to feel is that your cheeks will suction inwards. You want to try to do 10 seconds if you can. You don't want to do a lot of little seconds that add up to 10 seconds. Skinny, taco, fat, skinny, taco. Very good. Try to do as this woman is doing and do not use your lips to help you make your taco tongue. When I explain a correct swallow, many clients bridle as they feel the back of their tongue touching their throat. They are afraid they will choke on it because it is such an unfamiliar feeling. They won't, but they need to get used to how it feels to swallow correctly, and it may take time and repetitive experience. It's time to start putting all that hard work that you've done to good use, because we're going to learn how to swallow correctly without activating so many muscles. The first exercise we're going to do is called the K sound squirt swallow. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, for this one, you'll need the squirt bottle and your little bite block. What you'll do is put the bite block in between your back molars, squirt about 3 squirts into your mouth, and swallow using only the back of your tongue. The reason why you say K first is it reminds you what part of your tongue you need to do to swallow, and it kind of gets it ready for that swallow. So it looks like this. K, 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 K. It feels great to swallow with less effort. I remember a 65-year-old woman's first correct swallow during this exercise. She started back in surprise and said, "Is that it? It's so easy." For this one, you'll tilt your head back, keep your tongue down, and squirt a little water into your mouth. You'll push the back of your tongue up to the roof of your mouth, then the middle of your tongue, and then your front of the tongue. You'll keep your lips apart with your tongue suctioned to the roof of your mouth, and you'll swallow. I say to tip your head back in the beginning because it's a little bit easier if you haven't been swallowing correctly all your life to do it this way. Tilt back. It's as easy as that. You don't want your tongue to come forward. Keep that tongue tipped to your spot. This next exercise to help you learn to swallow correctly is called the stick squirt swallow. So predictably, you'll need a stick, whether it's a skewer, a chopstick, a clean pencil, and of course your spray bottle. What you do is put the stick in between your back molars, let your tongue curl up behind it and the tip of your tongue touch the spot. You'll keep your lips grimaced apart, squirt a little water into the sides of your mouth. You'll need to suction it back and then swallow. It can get a little messy. A soft palate does not rise when you say ah,
So let's work on that. The soft palate uvula pull is great for snorers. Open your mouth widely and keep your tongue down. Watch in the mirror as you pretend to yawn or gag. You'll see the back of your throat lift. If you're not sure how to do this, gargle first or sing a high note to see how it feels. Hold the pull for 2 seconds or more and repeat it 6 times. Feel free to gargle often and sing loudly. These are very good for so many reasons. If you choose to gargle after each brushing, what you'll do is gargle for a few seconds, stop, hold the water in your throat, and then breathe in and out slowly through your nose a few times, and then resume gargling. Repeat that cycle for 30 seconds, spit, and repeat 3 times. It takes some coordination, so be patient with yourself if you can't do it at first. The G sound. This activity is also good if you're trying to work the back of your tongue and your soft palate. Put your tongue tip on your spot, open your mouth, and say G with as much energy as you possibly can.
If you still see your tongue protruding between your teeth like this when you swallow, you need to add more elastics to the tip of your tongue. It should look like this.